An exclusive news break coming to you now. Air India whistleblower reveals the dangerous shortcut trend of the national carrier, telling Times Now how Air India flies without adequate crew by declaring a few doors as inoperable. This is a Times Now exclusive.
This has been a regular practice with Air India. If they don't get the crew, they just declare the door inoperative, which is illegal from base itself. You cannot do it. But they just blockade the doors, put some tape, put some tapes here, there, everywhere, and then they just do everything. And they operate the flights. We've done so many flights. Well, today also, most of our flights are operated without the minimum crew, below the minimum crew.
When was the last time, how many months ago or weeks ago, you operated one such flight?
4 months back, I have done a flight where the door was declared inoperative. An operative door was declared inoperative. It is not that the door is there anything problem with the door. It is just because they don't have crew, they just declare the door inoperative and they go ahead.
How does it affect the safety, sir?
The safety is that door cannot be used in case of an eventuality. It is going to tell on the passengers, because we work on a principle that 90 seconds and only half the doors available, we should be able to evacuate the passengers. Now I've got one door less, so it is bound to affect the flight safety. In an eventuality, there are going to be casualties because the door will not be able to be operated, and there will be no crew at that door. Let us say that outside the door there is fire. The passenger doesn't know. He tries to open the door and he goes out. He will go into the fire. He'll kill him, not only kill him, then the fire may come into the aircraft.
Ashish, bringing us this exclusive, now joins us for more on this. Ashish, explain to us how this works. How does taping up certain doors and calling them inoperable mean that you can fly with lesser crew, and why is that a safety hazard?
Well, there you heard the ex-Air India crew who himself was operating such Air India flights with the lesser crew and calling some of the emergency and exit doors as inoperative. We have three things to prove this. One, the internal Air India report and email trail. Second, you heard the Air India ex-employee himself. And third, the picture. These are actual pictures which were taken by one of the Air India crew members and have been provided to us to prove that how just to cover up shortage of crew, Air India called some of the emergency doors and exit doors as inoperative. Remember, as per DGCA rule, the minimum number of crew required should be equal to the number of doors and emergency exits. That's to make sure that in case of any eventuality or emergency, there has to be one crew member available on every door to make sure that passengers are evacuated safely as soon as possible. Second thing is the internal Air India report, which themselves have the officers of Air India who are deployed with the operation part of the national carrier. They themselves agree that it's a risky business, and the risk of accident due to lack of mandatory crew is the exact word that has been used by the Air India crew member in the voluntary report. Also, the most important part of that report suggests that the sufficient crew should be provided to prevent induced mishaps. Remember, this has been happening for last few years, and we got to know from this Air India cabin crew who informed us that this has been happening for last few years, and he himself has been forced to operate such flights in recent past. Back to you.
Okay, Ashish, stay on with us. We have aviation expert Wing Commander Praful Bakshi with us, and also aviation expert Shakti Lumba. We'll come to you first, Wing Commander Praful Bakshi. You know, as a layperson, it seems to us that not only is lack of crew a major safety hazard, but the fact that perfectly operational working exit doors, emergency exits being taped up just to cover up the lack of crew, that in itself is a massive safety hazard, is it not?
You are absolutely right. It is a gross violation of flight safety. I mean, it is such a gross violation that one is so surprised to see that how can they go through the whole thing. You see, when they are putting the life of the passengers at stake, if the doors are locked and sealed, and crews are not there because they have given they have sent the crew on leave because of friendship or something, or they are shortage of crew, they are playing with the lives, and they are not only breaking the rules, but they are breaking the well-set regulations. At one time, Air India used to be the finest airline as far as flight safety was concerned. Now what has happened is everywhere, whether there's a landing accident, whether there is flight safety, engine failure, whether there is anything, it is found out that it is total lackadaisical approach and lack of supervision. This is directly related to supervision, because the supervisors are not reporting in writing to the upper staff, and upper staff also don't want to take action.
And Wing Commander Bakshi, what it seems is that, you know, the crew operating, even the whistleblower who was talking to Times Now, seemed to have been so pained about the fact that these things are going on. They seem to be helpless about it. Shakti Lumba, we are being told that this has not just happened now, it's been going on for years. That is absolutely shocking, which means there have been several hundred flights, who knows, where passenger safety has been completely compromised.
Is that addressed to me?
Yes, that is to you, sir.
Okay. Okay. Let me just give you a little clarity. There are rules and there are requirements. Rules are inviolate. Okay. Requirements can get concessions. The number of cabin crew required per flight is a rule. It's inviolate. Neither can DGCA give a concession, nor can the operator operate in infringement of the rule. Now, the minimum rule is, there are two parts of it. One is based on the number of passengers, and it's been made more stringent with an amendment. If it's a twin-aisle aircraft, which the 777 is, then the number of minimum crew have to be equal to the number of floor-level exits. That's number of doors. So, if a flight is operated with inadequate, with not meeting this requirement, it's an illegal flight. No one can condone it. So the operator is totally accountable, responsible for this violation of the rule. And in the rules, there are strict punishments, fines or imprisonment, as well as cash for a violation of the rules.
Well, absolutely. There needs to be some kind of stringent action taken, sir. Thank you very much, both of you, for joining us here. Another shocker from Air India, and we'll bring you more details on this exclusive of Times Now through this evening.